Peace Reflections. You are over here with Teresa. Hit the like and subscribe button because we are over here to go down another conspiracy theory reflection. We are here to go down this rabbit hole. So hit the like and subscribe button. Get your roll up, get your pull up because I have my whole crew with me. And you know how I do when I get over here with my crew. We roll up, we get you very uncomfortable reflection. We talk a little shit. We talk a little shit. Now, don't get offended. You have to have a tough skin over here with Teresa because we go down rabbit holes reflection. We like to say what they don't want to say. They was thinking it. They was thinking it. But we just came over here with my crew because we from Mars. That's how we do. You know, you get what I'm saying? Reflection. That's how people from Mars do. They always saying shit. Reflection. Okay, they didn't want to get in their spaceship and run back to Mars like they ain't did nothing. Okay. So with that being said, reflection, remember this video can be triggering to some people, so adjust yourself accordingly. Okay, this video may not be for everybody, and that is fine. I got you on the next one. Make sure you hit the like button because you don't want to miss out on that next video. Do your reflection. I know you don't. Okay, so now that I have my disclaimer out the way, you see the title. Okay, we've all heard about the bridge and what happened with the bridge in Baltimore. Reflection, we all heard about what happened to the Key Bridge. Okay, but what hasn't been talked about is the CEO that actually drowned. Okay, reflection, she actually drowned allegedly after her Tesla went in reverse on its own. Yes, you heard what I said. I can't make this shit up. She was driving down the street, reflection, driving down the street, finna go get her some chicken fried rice, reflection. And the next thing you know, her shit went in reverse. Reflection. She didn't put it in reverse. She didn't adjust her gears. She didn't say, Siri, put my shit in reverse. She didn't do none of that. Reflection. The fucking car just went in reverse on its own, allegedly, and went into the pond, the river, the lake. It was one of them. It was a big ass body of water, and she didn't make it out. Reflection. Okay, roll up, hold up. I told you. This might be a little trigger. It could be a little pinch of triggering. Okay. Now, with that being said, reflection, I definitely want to come over here and talk about this because I noticed ain't nobody talking about it. No one is really talking about what went on with this lady and how it's actually connected to all of this reflection. Allegedly, that's what we over here to see.
The cargo ship that collided with the Baltimore Bridge was carrying 56 containers of hazardous materials, including corrosive substances, flammables, and lithium-ion batteries. Some containers were ruptured, and a sheen was observed on the water, which was being dealt with by authorities. However, just 2 days ago, the cargo from the containers on the ship Dolly, registered in Singapore, was washed ashore. Originally built by South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries for Greek shipowner Oceanbook, the ship is currently operated by the charter vessel company Synergy Group and had been temporarily leased to the container shipping giant Maersk, as stated by Maersk Group. Maersk added that the ship was carrying cargo for Maersk customers and had 23 people on board at the time of the collision, including 2 pilots, but no company personnel. It was reported that this container ship had previously been involved in a minor accident at the port of Antwerp in Belgium. According to data from the shipping traffic website Vesselfinder, in July 2016, the ship collided with the quay's stonewall during unmooring operations, causing considerable damage. This incident resulted in no casualties and occurred in clear weather conditions. Due to errors by the captain and the onboard pilot, the Dolly remained afloat afterward and underwent repairs. Additionally, according to NBC News on Tuesday, an inspection of the Dolly conducted in June last year in San Antonio, Chile, revealed defects in the propulsion and auxiliary machinery, according to data provided by the Equasis website, which provides ship information. However, the Singapore Port Authority stated on Wednesday that the container ship had passed overseas inspections and carried certificates covering its structural integrity and functionality at the time of the Baltimore Bridge incident.
They said, listen, we checked the motherfucker. We checked it. We thought we had everything together. We may skip a couple steps. We may skip a couple guidelines. We may skip a couple on. But the major checks, we checked those. We did. We made them put the full check mark, but we put a half a check. We let them know we half the way checked some shit. Reflection. So with that being said, reflection, it has said that not only that, this particular cargo ship reflection, it had failed a couple of tests allegedly. This isn't the first accident that this particular cargo ship reflection has had. Okay, we're talking about cutting corners reflection. All right, a lot of people are saying that they think that allegedly the cargo ship cut corners. It cut a lot of corners dealing with regulations and inspections reflection. Okay, so do you think that could have been an incident or of this particular cargo ship? Do you think it was just, hey Tarithia, they didn't follow regulations, they didn't follow the proper inspection procedures, and that is the reason why this cargo ship with all of these hazardous materials. Okay, reflection. We remember it was a train that had wrecked not too long ago, reflection, with hazardous materials on it. Y'all remember? Now, all of a sudden, under the sea, reflection. Is this all a coincidence or what? There is a cargo ship with 56 cargoes, 56 traits, I guess. What do you call those? The little cargo ship things reflection, the little cargo traits or whatever you call them. They have hazardous materials on them reflection. They all got hazardous shit on them. The last thing you want them to do is go in the sea, because this is our water supply reflection. This is how we eat, this is how we drink, this is how we, yes, they can filter all this stuff out allegedly reflection, but what about the sea life? What about the sea life, baby? What about the sea reflection? What about that? Now, you know them conspiracy theories, they like to say this is attack on the marine kingdom, baby. This was on purpose. They like to think that the shit was done on purpose. Let me put this up here. A hard allege. Now, it's a hard allege. The conspiracy theorists feel like they over there trying to fuck with the sea. Okay, reflection. And other people are like, no, Tarith, you need to go do a little bit more research, because I don't think you heard about this CEO that had drowned and the connection to this ship. Let's listen.
All right, guys. News alert. Everyone should know this, okay? So the shipping container here that just took down the bridge in Baltimore, okay? There's a little backstory. Let's get into it real quick. You're just gonna blow your mind. So this is Angela Chao, who just so happens to be Mitch McConnell's sister-in-law. Yeah, Mitch McConnell, the senator. Well, she is the CEO of the shipping company that ship was connected to. But it just so happens 6 days ago, this girl died. So basically, now tell me if this doesn't sound suspicious. Her blood levels, her alcohol blood levels were 3 times the legal limit. On top of that, this is what happened. She was driving her Tesla when it went into reverse on its own into a pond where she drowned. Okay? Tell me that's not a coincidence, y'all. Okay? So, like, the CEO, now mind you, she's a billionaire. Okay? She is loaded. Okay? So, like, they just took her out, and then all of a sudden, 5-6 days later, here comes down the bridge. So, just a little shady, but I thought the world should know.
Hit the like and subscribe button. Remember, we ain't saying shit. We ain't said nothing reflection, but we definitely saying something. We don't know, but we think so. We think so. We don't know, though. We don't know. We can't jump to conclusions, roll up and pull up reflection. We are talking about the CEO that drowned in her fucking Tesla, went in reverse by itself. Reflection. I can't make this shit up. It went in reverse by itself. She didn't tell Siri to put it in reverse or nothing. The car just went into reverse by itself. Now, I keep saying reflection. Fuck around, get in your car. Look in your car. Next time you get in your car, not everybody, but most people, not everybody, but some people. When you get in your car, it is some form of technology in that car reflection. And the newer the car get, the more fucking technology, I promise you, is in the car. And reflection, have you ever got in your car and just was thinking, if anybody was to hack this motherfucker right here, I'm just saying, reflection, it's so much technology in your car to the point it's nothing but a computer that can be hacked at any given time. Allegedly, reflection. Think about that. Anything that is computer based can be hacked. It can be hacked, reflection. Anything dealing with technology can be hacked, just like certain cameras and different things like that can be hacked, reflection. I cannot make this shit up. Hit the like and subscribe button. So the first thing that went through the conspiracy theorist mind when they heard her fucking car went in reverse, and you said the type of car it was, they said, and then the next thing you heard them also say that her blood level was through the roof. They said we know they be having their own autopsy people and shit, allegedly, reflection that'll dress it up and make it real for you. Is this all a coincidence, or is this just the case where she was fucked up, reflection, and somehow the Tesla went in reverse and ended up in the river or the pond or the lake, reflection? Either way it went, she drowned.
P. Diddy is the distraction. So apparently the CEO of the shipping container that hit the bridge in Baltimore was the CEO that backed up in a pond in Texas in her Tesla and drowned. Angela Chow, Mitch McConnell's sister-in-law. Senator Mitch McConnell announced he was stepping down 2 weeks after the CEO's death. Do we think the events are related, or do we think it's a coincidence? I love you. Have a good night.
Hit the like and subscribe button. The conspiracy theories over there putting puzzles and pieces and shit together that have been left on the floor off the cargo and shit, reflection. What do you think? Is this all a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that he stepped down? Is it a coincidence that it happened 6 days later? Is it a coincidence that London Bridge has officially fell the fuck down, reflection? And not only that, reflection, 6 days prior, the CEO of the particular shipping the shipping company, she actually drowned, reflection. And not only did she drown, it's the Tesla being put in reverse for me. That's the only part. I'm like, wait a minute. We can dress this up and make it real. But what about the Tesla going in reverse on its own? That's all I need to know. What happened? Was there a malfunction? Did it get hacked? Is this all a conspiracy theory? What the fuck happened? Or did she just put the motherfucker in reverse? Let us know. We want to know. We want to know.
Breaking news, a new report from the Lever has implicated Maersk Line Limited, which is the owner of the cargo ship that destroyed the Francis Scott Keys Bridge in Baltimore, in silencing whistleblowers at the company. 8 months ago, the Labor Department sanctioned Maersk for having a policy that prevented people from reporting unsafe working conditions to the Coast Guard. Instead, Maersk preferred that they reported it within the company before going to any outside agencies, because they seem like they're really good at handling that kind of stuff.
All right, reflection. Hit the like and subscribe. But remember, we just going down this rabbit hole. We just trying to see what events led up to this. What was happening in her life before her Tesla automatically went into reverse and ended up in the particular body of water. Reflection ended up in the sea and shit. Ended up in the pond. But I know you like Sarita. What does that have to do with the bridge? It got everything to do with the bridge. We think reflection. We think so, but we don't know. We feel like 6 days. We know the power of the 3, the 6, and the 9 reflection. We're just trying to see. Is this a coincidence? Then her brother-in-law, all of a sudden, he is stepping down. Reflection. Is it just too much pressure? Is he grieving? What's going on? We just trying to do a little wellness shit. We just trying to make sure this shit ain't connected. We just want to know.
Terrifying news out of Baltimore this morning, as I'm sure you've no doubt already heard, as the Key Bridge collapses. The owner of the vessel has said that the 948-foot-long container ship hit a pillar of the bridge around 1:30 a.m. Authorities are saying at least 2 people have been pulled from the water. Authorities are still looking for more cars in the water. At the time of the crash and subsequent collapse, the temperature in the river was estimated to be around 45 to 47 degrees. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, there are really just no words, an unspeakable tragedy.
Okay, reflection. So we already know ain't nobody surviving in that water right there. We already know ain't nobody surviving in that particular water. So a lot of people, it happened 6 days prior. It was 6 people that ended up drowning. Reflection, we just trying to see what the fuck is going on with 6. We just want to know, or is this all a coincidence? Conspiracy theories, sit down. Y'all always rolling up and pulling up, coming up with new conclusions. I always want to create a rabbit and dig a hole. It wasn't no rabbit there and it wasn't no hole right there. Then y'all go with y'all shovel and shit. Is that the case? These conspiracy theories are going overboard with the number 6 reflection, or is it more to this shit?
Baltimore City landmark, now a personal tragedy.
These were fathers, and these were sons, and these were husbands, and these were people who their families relied on.
We've determined the countries of origin of those that are presumed deceased to be Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras.
Miguel Luna, a father of 3, was originally from El Salvador. The 40-year-old left for work at 6:30 p.m. to fill potholes on the Key Bridge.
He's supposed to come in the morning back home and never come.
Maynor Yasir Suazo Sandoval would have celebrated his 35th birthday next month. He believed in giving back and donated to a children's soccer league in Honduras. His brother prays his body is found so they can bring him back to be buried.
We know that they were hard workers. We know that they love soccer. We know that they love, their families and the community.
Jesus said, call no one good, but these were good men.
Father Walker has been mourning alongside families.
My advocacy is that we don't abandon these families, that we come together as a Baltimore community.
A community these men loved.
This bridge was a symbol of America.
We feel so proud that they trust us to repair this beautiful bridge that have a huge history in our nation. And that is an example of our contribution.
Tuesday's bridge collapse marks the second time in 1 year construction workers were killed on the job along the same highway in the city of Baltimore. Last March, 6 highway workers were struck fatally by a speeding car. Nora?
Nicole Skanga, thank you.
Reflection. What's really going on? I told you. It's some up with it. I don't know what's going on over there in Baltimore in the number 6. I'm not sure, Reflection, but a lot of conspiracy theories have their idea about this CEO that drowned, Reflection, and her Tesla car getting put in reverse. Now, we're not saying this shit is connected, but we just curious. We doing a wellness check. We trying to figure out, is it, you get what I'm saying? Did the rabbit jump from over there to over here? Is it the same rabbit, Reflection, or is this a different one? Do we need to look down the same hole, or is it 2 of them, Reflection? We just trying to see. Hit the like and subscribe button. You are over here with Tarithia. We are talking about the CEO that drowned in her Tesla car, went in reverse, Reflection. We are talking about the bridge. We are talking about the bridge in Baltimore that actually collapsed, Reflection. It collapsed after a cargo ship actually ran into the ship, and 6 people passed away, Reflection. And 6 days before that, the same CEO that was the shipping she was over the shipping company for that particular shipping ship, Reflection, she actually drowned. Yes, did you hear what I said? So with that being said, hit the like and subscribe button. Remember, everything over here is alleged. It's what I heard up the street, around the block, up the corner. I got all this shit from Mars and Jupiter. Yes, I got it from Mars and Jupiter. So you got to go way, way back when, Reflection, for my sources. I got this from Mars and Jupiter, and I rolled up twice before I got over here. So you have to go and check my information. Until next time.